Hey, this is Mrs. Davis, and I promised to work out a couple of the problems that we didn't have time to go over in class. So this is lesson 112, and we're on homework problem, let's see, we're doing 32B. So from the previous page, I'll write down here in the top that we had originally a vertical asymptote at x equals 5 and a horizontal at y equals -3. So the graph of h results from applying the following transformations. So horizontal dilation by a factor of 2. All right, so let's see. We have and a horizontal translation by 4 units. Okay, so let's see. We had h of x would be f of a horizontal dilation by a factor of 2 would be 1/2. And then a horizontal translation and a dilation means you have to use parentheses here to have it right, x minus 4. All right, and so if you're talking about the x value, that would be multiplying by 2 and then moving it right 4. So this would be, you started at 5, so 5 times 2, which is 10, and 10 plus 4 is 14. So your new vertical asymptote is x equals 14. And your y didn't change at all. Nothing changed on your y, so your y is still -3. Stays the same. All right, so that was 32B. Someone asked about 33C. So 33, we had this equation, and we just need to do the transformations inside f of x. So this says k of x is f, and so this means everywhere there is a x, you put an x minus 2. That's what that means. Like this would be multiplying the function, this would be subtracting. This means that goes inside for x. So if you look at your original function, k of x would be the original function, x squared plus 4x plus 1 with the x minus 2 put in. So this would be x minus 2 quantity squared plus 4 times x minus 2 plus 1. So then you do have to multiply that out in combined terms. So that's x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 4x minus 8 plus 1. So that is x squared, and the 4x is crossed out, and you have 5 minus 8, so that would be -3. So k of x is x squared minus 3. So that was 33C. Now 34, people asked about 34B. You have to do the exact same thing we just did, only it's with a rational function. And so you may need a separate sheet of paper to work on this, but it means you take the function and multiply it by, well, first you put x over 3 everywhere there's an x, and then you're going to multiply by -2. So you're going to take that function, and everywhere there's an x, you're going to put an x over 3, and then you're going to multiply by 2. Now you can't, you have to work out your fractions. You can't have complex fractions in your answer. So I'll go real slow so that you can see how to do this. So let's just start out with, we would have h of x is -2, and then I'm going to put a big bracket so that I can do this for the other part, for the rational function. So this would be x over 3 minus 1 over x over 3 plus 2 times x over 3 minus 3. All right, so that's the first step. Now, I'm going to say h of x is -2. I'm still keeping that. And then I need to have this, so let me highlight so you see what I'm doing, has to have a common denominator of 3. So I would multiply this by 3 over 3. So I have x minus 3 over 3. And then the same thing would be applied to this. This would have to be 6 over 3. So I have x plus 6 over 3 times, same thing here, x minus 9 over 3. Okay, this is a 3. All right, so now you can look at, we always do, let's combine the 3's. So this is like -2 times, and then you would have x minus 3, and then you would have the x plus 6, x minus 9, and you would have that over okay, so I'm looking at my key and I'm thinking, did I do something wrong on the key? This is, the key said it was what I wrote down, but I'm actually thinking, hang on, if I were to multiply these out, there's a 3, it's not like plus 3 here, there's a 3 here and a 3 here, so wouldn't that make that 9? So could be that's why you were wondering about how to do this. So make it clearer. I'm going to put, for now, x minus 3 over 3, and then this would be, wouldn't this be x plus 6 and x minus 9, right? They're both over 3, so they are both over 3, right? Hang on. When I did my, I had a x over 3 plus 2 and an x over 3 minus 3. So these definitely were that, which comes out to be x plus 6 over 3 times x minus 9 over 3. And so wouldn't that be 9 here? So I think I'm thinking that the key was wrong, unless I'm doing something wrong now, so you can check me again. But so using our little rule for complex fraction, this would be 9 times x minus 3 over 3 times x plus 6, x minus 9, and don't forget we had this -2 out here. So this would cross off, and we would be -2, and I would have 3x minus 3 over x plus 6, x plus 9. So, so to me, it looks like if I were doing this out, it would be -2, and then this would be 3x minus 9, and then I'm going to multiply it out, and then x plus 6, x plus 9, or you could leave it like that, but then it really makes it look like that's -6x plus 18 over x plus 6, x plus 9, and you can multiply that out too. Anyway, if you were not getting what I got, which was 6 minus 2x, so instead of 18 minus 6x, and x plus 6, x minus 9, that's what I originally had, and I'm changing it up as far as I can tell. I think I did the math right, so y'all check me, but there's how you do it anyway. So the main point was, how do I do it? And if your question was, hey, I didn't get what you got, maybe that's why. I might have had it wrong. It looks like I had it wrong. So I always doubt myself, though, when these things come up, because I'm like, wait, I think I did the algebra right. I'm the teacher, but sometimes I make mistakes. All right, so there you go.